Imagine walking into your local courthouse and seeing a massive stone tablet with the 10 Commandments etched onto it. How would you feel? Comforted? Outraged? Confused? Well, buckle up, because we're about to take a wild ride through one of the most controversial debates in modern society. So, picture this: you're chilling with your bestie, sipping on some coffee, when they drop this bomb of a question. Hey, do you think the government has the right to push all 10 commandments on its people, or just the last 5? Mind blown. Right? Let's break this down, shall we? First off, for those who might need a quick refresh, the 10 Commandments are a set of religious and moral imperatives that play a fundamental role in Judaism and Christianity. They're divided into 2 parts. The first 4 commandments primarily deal with the relationship between God and humans. The last 6 focus on relationships between people. Now, here's where it gets spicy. The debate isn't just about religion versus state, it's about the very fabric of our society and what principles should guide our laws. Let's start with the argument for enforcing all 10 commandments. Some folks believe that these rules provide a solid moral foundation for society. They argue that even if you're not religious, principles like don't murder and don't steal are pretty universally accepted as good ideas, right? But hold up, what about the first few commandments? You know, the ones about worshiping only one God, not taking the Lord's name in vain, and keeping the Sabbath holy? This is where things get tricky. In many countries, including the United States, there's this little thing called the separation of church and state. It's kind of a big deal. The idea is that the government shouldn't favor one religion over another or force religious beliefs on its citizens. So, if the government starts pushing all 10 commandments, including the ones specifically about God, aren't they crossing that line? It's like your vegan friend trying to make everyone at the barbecue eat tofu. Not cool, right? But wait, there's more. What about just enforcing the last 5, or 6, depending on how you count them, commandments? These are the ones that focus on human relationships: don't murder, don't steal, don't lie, don't covet your neighbor's stuff or spouse. Some argue that these commandments align pretty well with secular laws and moral principles. I mean, most of us can agree that murder and theft are bad, regardless of our religious beliefs, right? But here's the kicker: if we're only enforcing these last commandments because they make sense from a secular perspective, do we even need to call them commandments? Couldn't we just have laws based on reason and common human values? And now, for the plot twist that'll make your head spin: what if enforcing even these last commandments through government action is still problematic? Stay with me here. Think about it: honor your father and mother. Sounds nice, but should the government really be in the business of legislating family relationships? And don't covet? How would you even enforce that? Thought police, anyone? So, where does this leave us? Well, my friends, that's the million-dollar question. And that's why we're having this conversation. As we come to the end of our journey today, I want to leave you with some food for thought. Can moral principles be separated from their religious origins? Is it possible to have a truly neutral government that doesn't promote any specific belief system? How do we balance individual freedom with societal order? These are big questions, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. If you enjoyed this mind-bending exploration, don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends to blow their minds too, and subscribe for more content that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. Until next time, keep thinking, keep questioning, and remember, the most interesting discussions happen when we're not afraid to tackle the tough topics. Peace out.